Here now to talk about the latest developments in breast cancer and why breast cancer awareness needs to happen year-round. We've got Dr. Ramaswamy from Ohio State University Medical Center. And Doctor, thanks for being with us. And what should people know of in terms of breast cancer screening and COVID-19?
Good question. I think what people need to know is that it's very important not to miss your breast cancer screening, your annual mammograms. Do not miss them. And why is that? Because when you do screenings, you have a higher chance of being diagnosed with early stage breast cancer. And early stage breast cancer is highly curable. So we don't want you to miss your mammograms. I do understand the challenges that the COVID-19 has thrown into us in our lives, and people are worried about going into the hospital or healthcare setting. But this is so important that we do not delay these annual mammograms, because we want to try and diagnose breast cancer early, again, to set yourself up for the maximum chance of cure. So my main message today is do not miss your screening mammograms.
Okay, a very important message for sure. And can you tell us about your experience treating people with when they've been diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer? What is that like?
Yeah, thank you for that as well. Important question. So basically, metastatic breast cancer is when your cancer has spread beyond the breast. So it's gone to a distant organ like a lung, liver, bone, or brain. So the biggest difference is that once breast cancer becomes metastatic, the chances of cure is very low. So the patients have to learn to live with this cancer all the time. There are, though, I want to importantly give an optimistic message. There is many treatments. There are many treatments for this cancer. You are able to get these treatments, live well, and live longer. And that's why I'm here along with CJN to raise awareness for metastatic breast cancer and for those patients so that they can seek the help they need and get treated and live longer and live better.
Right. That's a great message of hope there, Doctor. And what are the biggest unmet needs, and how is the treatment landscaping changing? How's the landscape changing? We've got a totally different future coming up, right?
Absolutely. I think the key things, the unmet challenge is that, now you're told that you have a cancer that you have to learn to live with, that you can't be cured. It's not going to be done. Your treatments are not going to be done. So I think that's a big unmet challenge. So, people feel that their voice are not being heard, and they're this smaller community without support. So having community support, empowering with the knowledge that there are novel treatments that can be tailored to your cancer and can improve your life is important. That's why I want to share some of those resources. One such resource is the Instagram page, Every Day for MBC, that people can go to so they can meet other people with MBC, and they can learn that there are treatment options. They can have their voice heard and be an advocate for themselves and for their cancer. So it is important to stay positive, be connected, okay? Not just with your doctors, but with your community. Okay, so very good information. And why is it so important for women not to delay those mammogram screenings? Yes, that is a very important message of today, whether it's COVID-19 or some other problem that might be thrown in our way, right? That it is important that we don't miss those screening mammograms, because we want to do our best to be diagnosed. If ever you have to have the breast cancer, to be diagnosed early so that you have the highest chance of being cured and can be a survivor without having to deal with cancer for the rest of your life. So it is so important not to miss those screening mammograms. All right. Thank you so much, Doctor. And where can folks go for more information? So one of the sites that I want to highlight again is the Instagram.com, Every Day for MBC. That's a site they can go to learn more about MBC and see more people like them having the same problems and have a place to communicate and have their voices heard. All right. Thank you so much. And of course, for another look at this segment, head to firstcoastliving.net.